So now I'm going to tell you about the things that you can find around you that you don't need to buy that are readily available. So as you can see, I'm sitting outside on our campus. So in our art classes, we often come outside, we look at the mountains, the plants, and make use of that in the artworks. Another example would be to use flowers and set up your own still life. So there's endless options for what you can do outside. We also have this clay that we found. So obviously it's just soil now, but when we mix it with water, it turns into this amazing, really smooth and soft clay. So you can always go outside and find a source of clay that you can use instead of buying some. Obviously egg cartons and cardboard. We are lucky enough to have a recycling center, so I make regular trips down there to find different things to use. Big pieces of cardboard are great. And then we have these lids that I like to use as paint palettes for the kids to mix their paint on instead of buying it. Then we have some different sizes of containers, glass jars to store things in, to use as water, to keep your water in when you paint. And then something that I've done is, instead of using stickers as a reward system, so we don't use stickers at Green School because they're not recyclable. The plastic and the paper together makes them, we can't recycle them. So we use some lids in a jar like this, so every time a kid gets rewarded, then we put them in a jar. And then using scrap pieces of material which could be donated, which you can ask parents if they have any lying around, so that's great instead of buying new big sheets of paper. So I also went to a thrift store and bought some t-shirts or old aprons. Instead of buying new ones for your kids to use or for you to use as the art teacher, you can just thrift it and then it's recycling. And then something that we did was, using these egg cartons, we made paper-mâché like this. So that's also a great project. Instead of buying something, you can just use any of these things and use them in your projects. And there are things that are all around you that are available.